Alright, y'all. So, this is Matt Rainwater again, and this is probably going to be a shorter video. I am at the point where I have done all of the shading, right, for in reflections for Jake, for all the objects in the background. And so now I'm going to deal with this main element right here, the main light element, which is him casting the spell. And I just need to basically tie everything together, right? That's the best way I can put it. So I'm just going to make a layer here called light. And I'm going to get the... yeah, I guess that's what I'll do is I'll do the big spray can. I'm just going to start... And I'm putting this this light layer, I'm putting it over everything. Like all the line art, everything else. To basically create this glow effect. But I don't want it to be too intense because I don't want it to like make the tip of the screwdriver completely disappear. And something else I'm going to have to end up doing is this energy stuff. Yes. I'm going to put that over the light layer. And I'm basically going to go in here and just start filling up, but okay, no, I'm gonna do this. I got. I'm thinking about I'm having some ideas come to me while I'm doing this because I want to create certain effects. I'm noticing I've already got a problem here because the energy covers up the debris, and I don't want it to cover up the debris. I want it to be underneath that. Yeah. All right. That works better. And I'm going to have to do a certain amount of... this is going to get complicated. I guess I'll just leave it at that. I'm realizing. Because I want... So, something that's really... I'm trying to do is I want this glow to extend out, right? I want to extend out to Jake somewhat. Because like I was saying in the previous talk and draw, I really want to pinpoint like how intense this light is, but you gotta kind of have to balance it out, right? Because if you do it, if you overdo it, you can destroy all the other artwork that you've been establishing. I'm already seeing some other problems, which is that maybe Jake. I'm gonna put the Jake layer over this. That doesn't work. Dang it. This is quite a conundrum. I've kind of... Alright. I'll undo that. And what I'll do is I'll go in and... I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to erase anything from the energy layer. I want to keep it as is. So what I'll do... Because now you see the next problem. All these layers create problems within problems, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select all the energy layer, and I'm going to go in to the light layer, and I'm going to erase then this somewhat. Yeah, I'm just going to completely erase all of it because I think the plan after that... Oh no. Like I said, problems within problems. It's just kind of... the problems just kind of multiply. Criminy. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay, I want the energy layer underneath Jake, right? It's problem solving here. And I want all of this to be visible currently. But do not want to mess up all that light that's interacting with Jake. Oh my lord. This is such a mess. So I'm just kind of selecting all the stuff here so it doesn't interact with what I was trying to do. Alright. Oh no. I'm telling y'all, this is a headache. Alright. This is like a puzzle game or something. So what if instead, right? I need to think about it differently. I'm going to go back to the light. And I'm going to just get creative here. I've got this color. I'm picking out a color here. I'm going to go in. That energy layer. Yeah, but it still doesn't really work, does it? Y'all, I'm a little bit stumped on how I'm going to do this. Alright. I think I had it correct the first time. I just need to go in. This is such a like a logistics issue, right? Because I don't want to interfere with what I just set up. What I want to do. What in the world is going on here? Oh, it's the line art. Right. So I have to like go into every little particular layer. Select. Okay. I think we got it this time. Hopefully. Let's check. I'm going to look over the line art. Make sure there isn't anything else I'm messing with. Like colors on any other layers. And then I'm going to go in. I'm going to do what I originally wanted to do and just erase all that. Right? At the moment, because I really just want this light to be on the outside at the moment. I'm just trying to figure out how to create all this luminescence, right? I'm going to have to... So as a light source, on the outskirts of the light source, you want it to be a little bit darker maybe, right? But maybe not like that. Maybe I'm like, look, y'all. This is freeform. I'm improvising all this right now. I really did not think through anything. When I was setting this up, I was just like, okay, well, I'm going to mess around and see what happens. And that's what I'm doing right now, and it's, chaotic. But that's the creative process sometimes. All right. What if we take this color? I'm kind of regretting a lot of decisions that I made at the beginning of this process. All right. And then center, we want at the center of this light, I think we're going to pick like this intense yellow. All right. But maybe chill it out a little bit. Or white, like, okay. I like it as it currently is, but here's what I'm thinking. I need to think about this from a holistic perspective. So I'm going under this underneath layer that's underneath everything, and I'm going to start setting in kind of darker colors to start creating contrast. And I'm going to go back to this airbrush tool, and we're going to just see what happens. That looks So I picked like kind of a reddish color, right? I'm gonna transition this into a dark purplish brownish color. That works pretty good. All right. And then next, I want to have like an overall background effect. So I'm creating a new layer, and I'm going to use this image right here. I'm gonna paste it over. Or actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flip it. Oh, looks cool. And then I'm gonna create an overlay. Ooh, that might be a little too much, but I like where it's going. So I'll just start increasing the opacity on this layer, right? And you get to keep all that texture, which I like, right? It looks really cool. Kind of wondering if I want to overlay it over the entire image. So let's, it's a little much. Don't y'all think? Might be a little much. Maybe if I like went in and erased, I don't know. Like I like it and I don't like it. So I'm going to keep it as it is right now. This is probably going to change. I don't know. Let me look. Better than 1, better than 2. Better than 1, better than 2. I don't know. I think this pops a lot better, right? And that's the thing is like ultimately when you're making an image that you want to be seen by everybody on a small device, you kind of want to err on the side of things popping. And that's where I'm probably going to lean. Although I kind of like the idea of putting these background objects within the overlay layer so they fade more. They're not sticking out as much. Although I would still want to... I'm going to fuss around with this, right? This is going to end up taking way more time than I thought it was, y'all. So my apologies. But maybe y'all like this. Maybe you'll like to see this process in action. So yeah, I selected all those objects, and now I'm going in to the layer where the overlay is, and I'm just erasing some of it. And this might be a horrible idea. Maybe not. Okay. Instead, let's try something else. I'm going to take this layer, put it over the overlay layer. And then I'm going to go into the background objects layer. I'm going to select all of them. And I'm going to pick a color for the background, right? So maybe this color. And I'm going to create a new layer. I'll just call it blush, or I'll call it atmosphere. That's what I usually do for stuff like this. And then go in and just fade it out slightly. It's not really working. Hey, that works. All right. Next. Do I need to do anything with the debris layer? I don't think so. I think it's good as is. I do think, though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Jake's layer. And I'm going to select all of Jake. And this is actually a really fun step because it's really just experimenting a little bit and fussing around. But it is a little bit on the time-consuming side. Alright, so another atmosphere layer. I'm going to take the airbrush tool And I'm just gonna accentuate some of these shadows a little bit. That helps Jake pop a little more. It makes the colors more dramatic. Next issue, I think, okay. So at this point, I think that we're all done with Jake. And we're all done with the background objects. We're all done with the background. I think we're all done with the debris. Now I just need to make this magic stuff pop a little bit better. So I'm going to have to fuss around with these colors some more. This could be tricky. I think this is, but I do think this is the last thing, right? This is the last part. See if I can remember to do this appropriately. All right. So I'm going to go back to the energy thing. That's the only word I have to describe it. The energy thing. I'm going to make this like an intense bright white. I'm going to pick out, I'm going to make a new layer. I'm going to pick out, I think I'm going to pick out some kind of textured brush. What about Gooey Huey? It's too big. I don't know if that's going to work. Well, I can try. I'm going to kind of stipple. See what that looks like. Nah, it looks like junk. I don't like it. Let's go back to the airbrush. Let's keep it simple. What would happen? So, like, that looks cool. I don't know. What if we had it all? I just erase it as I go. We'll just start from the outskirts, like so. This is kind of working, but I'm gonna probably need to change. I think what I'm learning is I need to change parts of the original layer of the energy blast thing. And I'm probably going to have to change how intense the reflection is on the screwdriver itself. So going back here, I'm going to make this a more intense yellow. Just start going in here because I want this to pop more. And let's see. It's okay. There's so much fussing around, y'all. I think that. So right here, I need to go in and fuss around. Unfortunately, I'm not excited about it at the moment. I think I need to go in here and erase some. Yeah. Oh, dang. Okay, try again. Need to fuss around. I think that looks good. Sounds confident, right? Alright. That looks pretty cool. I do, like I said earlier, I do think I'm gonna have to go in here though and fuss around with the reflective lighting. So I'm gonna go into the Jake glare. I'm gonna go to the screwdriver here, and pick out this really intense white light. See if this works. This might not work. Might have to actually. Nope, that doesn't work either. Dang. Maybe that's okay? Or what if... I could select... and go into this layer. That isn't working. Oh no, it is working. It's working. Oh my god, it's working. Oh, I just don't have the right. Where's the acrylic blender? I know, I'm not explaining much of what's going on, right? So, I mean, basically, I just, I want to make sure that this, oh no, okay. I want to make sure that this, oh my lord. I'll tell you what. I'm trying to make sure that this lighting makes sense. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. I think I got it. And then just, yeah. 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 I think that works. Right? Hey, what do y'all think? Post in the comments. This is the finished. This is probably going to be the finished, what you call the promo banner for season 5 of Trailer Park Warlock. I think the last thing I might do to help the logo pop more is I might go in here and just add a slight. We'll see if this works. Just like a slight airbrush thing here. This may or may not work. I'm not actually sure. I'm just kind of trying things, right? That's kind of what you have to do when you're in these situations. You just got to try things and see what sticks. Not everything may stick. Better one, better two, better one, better two. Best way to find out, right? Make it small. I think. It's kind of a cool effect with the airbrush. I think it actually reads better. Oh wait, let me get the smartphone, make sure I'm... Okay. The only other option would be... I could try one more thing here once my computer will free me. So I don't know what is going on right now. Hopefully it hasn't crashed. Alright, OBS hasn't crashed. Sorry, y'all, having slight technical difficulty. I don't know if it's trying to save. Oh, it is trying to save. Okay. Hey, thanks, Clip Studio. I'm saving again. I think this is turning out to be a pretty big file, actually. And I didn't expect that. Alright. So this is the last thing I can try. The logo. Just make it that. right? What is that about? That is probably max readability. It definitely is. This, that. You know what? I think this is gonna be the. I think that's gonna be what I do. I'm just gonna have to go in and kind of fix. I don't know why that's happening. All right. Anyway, my computer is kind of upset with me, so I'm gonna let this be it. I will talk with y'all later, y'all, and we'll have a new video soon. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.